Hey Dance World, I'm Mario, representing Funk Rock, and this is Feature Fridays, where we get a chance to get up close and personal with artists and leaders throughout our dance community. Hello everyone, and welcome to Feature Fridays. Today we are honored to have the amazing Feliciano, owner and director of LSF Dance Company and talent manager at Ray Agencies. How you doing today, Feliciano?
Pretty good.
Cool. So tell us a little about yourself. How did you first know that you wanted to become a dancer?
Well, for me, I didn't really know that I wanted to become a dancer. I was kind of pushed by my mom to join into a dance class. I like doing multiple sports that were violent, boxing, wrestling. There was just a point in time where I was like growing up and trying to stay out of trouble. And dance actually just kind of fell in my lap, and I fell in love with it, and I've been doing it ever since.
Awesome. So how did you start? Like, was it a particular class, or how did you get into dance?
Yeah, actually it was an assembly at my school. It was a junior high school, and Greg Chapkus Dance.
Shout out to Greg.
He came and did an assembly right when he came from Ukraine. He was only here for like a couple of months before he did the assembly. And he pulled out a couple of students, me being one of them. And we learned like a short segment routine. And I got to watch them after, which was really cool, and I was like amazed by it. And then after that, as soon as he opened up his studio, I was like one of his first students in there.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about LSF. When did you first begin LSF?
So, LSF, it's been about 2.5 years. I would say actually 3 with all the build-up. LSF started off as just an idea. There was a lot of dancers that I was seeing get turned away from auditions, some really bad reasons. Maybe it was because of their weight or like not actual reasons to turn away dancers. And dancers that had potential that like could be really amazing in time if you just train them. I was really inspired by that to bring all these potential dancers that were really amazing from like different backgrounds or no background, and create LSF. It started off as a cooperative, so it was many of us. Robin Nariyoshi, my trufu from Funkonometry, she was the main help to start, and Melissa Fajardo as well. We pushed to create this idea of a company that we really wanted, and with the help of Diamond Ho creating the logo and just multiple people just helping create this entity. We just did 2 performances for World of Dance this year, which was for Purity Organic and represented by Ray Agency, and we also we just performed in Vegas for a Tuesday Blend, which was so much fun. And at World of Dance, we did our Shades of Darkness set as well, which is like a spin-off of 50 Shades of Grey, but our version.
Cool. So, would you like to tell us a little bit about Ray Agency and your affiliation?
Yeah, so Jessica Ray, the founder, creator of Ray Agency, I met about a year, almost, I would say, working on 1.5 years ago. And started off as a boutique agency, started with Go-Go Dancing Troupe, a really hardcore, amazing one, and turned into a model and talent agency, and now it's full service all around. So they have dancers, models, actors, specialty acts, fire dancers, anything you can think of, the agency has it. And if not, we're gonna get it. So building attention towards it, just for San Francisco is like a huge thing. There's so many artists in San Francisco, and I feel like they're being pushed out. So a way for us to build and keep artists there is to find a way for the artists to start making money the way they deserve, and helping push all the artists to kind of come together. That's the only way it's actually going to work.
You know, with all that being said, I've seen a lot of different choreographers or a lot of different dance instructors, you know, start here in the Bay Area and end up having to move to LA. Can you tell me a little bit about your feelings on that?
Yeah, that's definitely a sensitive spot for me. I I planned on moving to LA when I was 18. That was the goal. I'm 25. That's back there.
Luckily, we got to keep you here in the Bay Area.
Yeah. So I decided to stay. Just seeing everything grow here was, you know, the start, and then it started to die down. Everybody started to move to LA. And seeing everything fall, there's so many dancers here, you know, that are amazing, and that shouldn't have to move. I mean, personally, for me, I think about it all the time, whether I should move or whether I should stay. But it just depends on, you know, the type of inspiration you have with dance, like whether you want to be a leader like myself, a dance instructor and director, and kind of, you know, train dancers is what I love to do. Gotcha. To see other dancers grow and to see them succeed is where I feel happy with dance. Creating stuff, choreography. Yeah. For personal use, I would go to LA, you know, to be a backup dancer, to dance with stars, and to just kind of focus on myself, which is not where my heart is right now. So that's why I'm still here.
So it's kind of like that tear between whether you want to be in the limelight yourself or raising dancers that aspire to be in the limelight, right?
Exactly.
Gotcha. Yeah. And you have more of a passion to stay here and raise the dancers themselves.
Yes.
Gotta have to commend you on that. Looking at how our dance community, the Bay Area community, where it came from and where it's going now, how do you feel about that? Like, what do you feel you would like to see the Bay Area dance community get to?
That is an amazing question, because that is literally my focal point. It's going to take a long time. Every director has their own entity, and before, you know, it kind of started off as basically one. Yeah. And then dancers that weren't happy with that direction split up. They created their own mindsets of dance teams. And a perfect, like, example of someone who, like, held their ground would be Chapkis Dance, who's like a very strong entity. Yeah. He stayed put, he brought his dancers, he trained them, he keeps them training, he brings everything in. My goal would be to link up the Bay Area. It doesn't have to mean that the dance teams would all just dance together and be a happy family. Yeah. But a connection of some sort, cross-training, you know, bringing these teams that are so close yet so far apart. I've done shows in, like, Chicago and other places where the community is so much closer, yet they're further spread apart.
Wow.
So to be able to bring, you know, all of Groove's dance teams and LSF and Chapkis Dance and all the other dance teams from Sacramento to San Jose, like, to imagine if we all kind of came together.
Join forces. Right?
Yeah. And not even like a dance team, but just among even the agency to be represented. It would definitely take attention from casting agencies and give these dancers, you know, something further to look forward to, rather than, you know, joining a dance team and then what?
Yeah.
After your youth, you mainly stop competing. You join a performance team, which is more adult, and then you start to focus on, you know, the rest of your life if you're not an instructor or director. And it falls off. But there's so much more opportunity that is just, it's not given because we're here. Yeah. So if there's any way to, like, bring the dancers together, it is the agency. And I really hope that this can help, you know, bring the attention and help build this community a lot stronger.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Cool. So do you want to tell us a little bit about your classes and where you teach?
Yes. I used to teach for City Dance, love City Dance. I now teach for Ray Studios, which is also the agency. It's connected both together. Ray Studios, I teach twerk.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I've actually seen a couple of your videos. They're actually really, really cool. I enjoy watching them.
Nice. Yeah, it was definitely a high request. So I trained myself how to, isolate, break down the isolations. It's more of a ground up class, so it's not just like professionals coming in and twerk. Okay. It's more of like people just want to let loose and just have fun and dance to good music and learn how to move their bodies so they feel more confident. Cool. So
what day of the week do you teach that?
Oh, I teach Wednesday, 7:30 to 8:30 at Ray. That's in Union Square. All right. And that's off of Mason. And I also teach twerkology, which is like the breakdown class, less choreography, more isolations. That's from 12 to 1 on Saturdays. Nice. I teach a training program, which is a fundamental for like 45 minutes, and then always advanced choreography. It's just to like, I don't want to give dancers beginner choreography. I want them to build up to catch into the advanced choreography. I see. So I only teach as much as they can get. That's Prideland's training program. It's at Studio Mix on Van Ness, and that is from 7:30 to 9:30 on Fridays.
Nice. All right. Well, what can the dance community expect to see from Feliciano in the near future?
Hopefully a lot more videos. That's like a dream of mine. I've been searching for a videographer. I push myself to make a new routine every week, just so I keep growing. Gotcha. I love a challenge. So pushing myself to do that, more videos, and then hopefully a huge roster list at the agency under me would be perfect. Awesome.
All right, you guys, I appreciate you hanging with us today. Thank you, Feliciano.
Thank you.
For more information on Feliciano, LSF, and Ray Agencies, make sure you follow him on Instagram at Feliciano_live. Thank you, guys, and this was Feature Fridays. Peace out.
I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows. I'm good on that bitch. I don't want what I can get. I want someone with secrets that nobody knows.
Thank you for watching, and thank you again, Feliciano, LSF, and Ray Agencies. And a special thank you to Move Media for the coverage. Now, for all your photography and videography needs, make sure you check out Move Media on Facebook and Instagram. Now, if you enjoyed what you saw, make sure you like and subscribe for more up-and-coming Feature Friday videos. And feel free to leave a comment on who you would like to see Funk Rock interview and what topics we will cover. Until then, I'm Mario, and this was Feature Friday. Peace out.